Hello! Welcome back. How many times do I start my videos by hello? I should figure something else out. But until then, hello! Welcome back to reality. So glad you're here. Longest intro ever. These earrings inspired today's look with the colors. And all summer I've been wanting to do like a glam, smoky summer look. So this is it. I'm finally getting around to it. And again, we're in our new apartment with the new bathroom. I don't have any lighting set up or anything, so this is just what you're gonna get. I think the eyes turned out really fun. I'm picturing this look at like a bachelorette party or like drinks with the girls. I don't do that very often, especially because I'm pregnant. I kind of like it though. It's smoky, it's kind of smoldery, but still pops of color to feel fun and alive and summery. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope it's useful. I'm feeling a little bit boho today with my feathers and my crazy natural hair. So I hope you enjoy whatever kind of video that produces. Please continue watching. Okay, so we're first gonna start with shape tape. If I were wearing this all day, yes, I would put a primer on, but I'm not wearing it all day, so I'm not gonna put a primer on. So I'm going to, this is gonna be my foundation because it's still summertime and I don't wanna do like a full coverage situation. But it's basically going to cover the most important areas that need to be covered. So, large surfaces of my face. Here we go. I'm also going to put some shape tape on my eyelids because that will be our eyeshadow primer. And because this eye look is gonna be crazy, I definitely want to use a primer. Dabbed myself on the eyeball with the spongers. Great. So I feel like my skin is still showing through this, which is what I want. I don't want to cake on the foundation. Okay, let's jump right in and do shadow because that's really what this look is all about. But before I do that, I'm going to put some translucent powder underneath my eyes to not only set that under eye concealer, but to see if there's any fall down, we can just brush it away. It won't stick to that that base that we've just put down. Another reason I love not doing all over foundation, oh gosh, this powder just like exploded, is because it doesn't get in these creases and make them look more creasy, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to compile things from a lot of different palettes. I have some eyeshadows I've had for a really long time. I have a Tarte thing. I have a Mary Kay thing. So I'm not really worried about the product itself that I'm using, but it's mostly about the colors. So just use something that's close-ish. Now, normally I put down a base layer of shadow, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm gonna try not doing it because I want the colors of this look to be really rich. Like my earrings. So I'm first going to take a light purple, something that's close to matte. I'm gonna use this shade by Mary Kay. I have no idea what it's called. And I'm gonna take that in the crease. And I'm really blending it out, diffusing it, if you will, so that it's not super concentrated in any one area. Wow, that was great. Just like that. This could also be like Ursula inspired, I feel like. So I'm gonna put that one away. That was the only color I needed in that palette. Now I'm going to take a color that's literally called Plum and outer corner and into the crease. I'm just gonna deepen that a ton, maybe not a ton. It's gonna feel like it because the color is gonna be dark. So I'm just starting out here and gonna blend it in. This probably requires a wing, huh? I didn't think about that. I'm gonna have to go dig out a winged liner. I haven't done a winged liner in a long time, so I suppose it's required. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to the other eye. Okay, I like that, how this is going so far. Whoa! Now I'm gonna take Vamp from the Tartist Pro palette. And, it smells so good. And I'm just gonna deepen that even more. Just keep going. And for all of 3 of these purple shades, I've used just a blending brush. Blending brush! I'm gonna take the shade Fierce, which is kind of a gray purple, and just go through the crease a little. Kind of create some layers. Great, just a little bit. Sweet! Now, the purple I feel is sufficient. Now we're gonna go in and play with the teal. So I'm gonna pack the teal on to this like middle section here, but we're going to add a little bit more Shape Tape to kind of clear it all up. So I'm gonna take a flat, very dense brush, and I'm going to create a very clean workspace. I want it to be really clean in front and then kind of diffuse to the side. So I'm gonna blend this out. Now one of my blank spaces went higher than the other, so we're gonna have to play with that a little bit. But while the primer is hanging out, I'm going to take another flat brush, go into the teal, and gonna just pack it on there. Okay, so that's a good starting point, but I'm going to just kick it up a notch because it's already like kind of overboard. And I'm gonna get this brush wet, that's not a thing, and gonna go in with that same shadow wet because I really want to amp up the glitter factor. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry because it's a little bit wet still. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then let's do some face things while we're waiting. Multitasking, people. This is how it gets done. We're gonna clean up our edges later. Do not fret, my darlings. Okay, so I'm gonna take a fluffy face brush and powder some particular areas. So I'm going to powder for sure down my nose and forehead. It's pretty toasty in my bathroom, so this is a good indication of like how things are gonna go. Powder around my nose and on my nose, because where my sunglasses sit gets kinda moist. So I guess I powdered my whole face. Oops. Just a really light layer. I'm going to take this Pacifica Duo that I got in my Ipsy bag the other day. And I'm gonna use it. Good one, Amy. So I'm gonna take the bronze shade and put a little in this cheekbone section of my face. It's not very dark, but it'll warm up that area a little. Smidge of a contour. And even though I didn't put Shape Tape there, I'm going to go around my hairline. Just so that I look bronzed. And my jaw. Nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna go back and do this blush. That's also in this little duo. I think this color is nice. So my blush brush is super smooshed right now. Do you see that? It's like not very fluffy. That's okay. Don't want to put a crazy amount on because we want the focus to be on our eyeballs, obviously. I'm gonna wait to do highlighter until we're done with our eyeballs. Okay, so this teal is gonna be dry by now. So I'm gonna go back and kind of merge like this area. So we're gonna go back with some of our dark purples. I'm gonna go in with Plum from this random palette and just kind of blendy those together, so that transitions nicely. And then that Tarte color, neep, neep, neep. I think it's called Vamp. Let's see if I was right. Yeah! This is the really dark purple, which makes sense why it's called that. Just pressing it, smooshing it onto this outer corner. I like this. This is fun. Okay, I'm going to take a light shade, a light matte shade. In the Tarte palette, it's called Vintage, but you can use any kind of cream colored one you like. And I'm gonna go clean up just this inner corner. Just feel like it got a little ahead of me. Well, that is so much fun. Loving it. Okay, now we need to go back and do highlighter, but before we do that, let's do winged liner because that's a little bit scary. I'm gonna be using the Mary Kay liquid eyeliner pen just because I haven't gotten to use it much. Obviously gonna use tape because I don't know why you would ever try it without it, because that sounds terrifying. Now I'm not gonna, oh, this looks so scary. I'm actually not gonna go all the way to the inner corner. I'm just gonna start it with the dark purple starts, if that makes sense. Not the best winged liner ever, but that'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so now I just wanna make sure that the liner meets the shadow on the edges. Let's do the under eyeballs liner. So I'm gonna take Vamp from this Tarte palette, dark purple. Gonna go under the eyes. Just like that. So I went all the way in, which looks kind of scary. But I thought that to meet it up with the teal that was in here would be fun. Totally right. I don't know. You can decide for yourself if you think I was right or not. Okay, now highlighter. Now that everything else on our facey is done, I'm gonna take my Dandelion Twinkle from Benefit, the only Benefit product that I have. And we're just gonna highlight the junk out of all the things. Everybody wants to be a cat because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Welcome mat, cause everybody wants to be a cat. A square with a horn makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. Oh, ringy-dingy-dingy. man in the act. A square in the act can set music back to the caveman days. Oh, winky, tinky, tinky. Love it. Okay, lips and mascara. Well, what was I thinking? There was something else I was thinking. I can't remember. I'm gonna brush through my eyebrows. Everybody wants to be a cat. Which isn't true, because I'm sure Poe doesn't want to be a cat. Oh! I wanted to take eyeliner in my waterline. I don't normally do that, but I thought this look would look nice. So this is a Laura Geller Incredible Waterproof, waterproof gel eyeliner pencil in the shade Blackbird. And it is lovely and ooh, so soft. That completes the eyeballs. Well, what really will complete the eyeballs is the mascara, which I'm gonna do now. And I did go all the way to the inside of my eye. Nice. Okay, and for lips, I thought about doing this crazy shiny gloss from Mary Kay at Play, Jam and Berry, but I think that's a little intense for this. So I'm gonna go with a nude gloss, also from Mary Kay, called Cafe au lait, which just means coffee with milk. And you could do a lipstick under this if you wanted to, but it's pretty pigmented, so I'm just gonna apply it right on. Ooh, it smells nice. I know gloss is making a comeback, which is kind of weird to me. But it is. The case. And I think that's it. Maybe if I were really going crazy, I would put lashes on and maybe do something with my eyebrows, but you do you, boo-boo, you do you. And I also didn't go crazy with highlighter because I really wanted the focus to be on the eyeballs. So here it is, summer glam. These earrings inspired it. Thanks for joining me in my fan-filled bathroom. Is that a thing? It is now. And keep it real. And that's all I have to say to you people. Bye!